Dream Ninja 77 says, honest question. With how Tony books the women at this point, what would make Mercedes choose AEW? I love Julia, but where is Deeb, Rosa, Nyla, etc.? So the quick answer for me on this one, Reg, and you let me know if you agree with this or not, is that I do think that the pro of going to AEW is all in the risk. It's in risking the positives that you could bring out, right? So she can go into AEW and it could just be like they don't do nothing really, and it's the same old thing that we've been seeing with the women's division. Or she can go to AEW and because of her star power, force change to the point where all of a sudden we're starting to get more of these meaningful storylines and more meaningful matches and just overall more for the women in AEW. So I do see it as a risk, and I do think that Mercedes Moné, if she were to go into AEW and be able to cause that change, that it would be a huge accomplishment, in her belt buckle.
Yeah, it's kind of like, do you want to go and be the big fish in a small pond type of deal for Mercedes? I feel here, Denise. It's like she's going to go and be instantly the biggest women's star in the promotion. She's going to force their hand. It's not going to be a situation where you have Mercedes and you're not doing something with Mercedes and you're just letting her sit in the back. She's going to have to be in that position. Now, I can't say that we've seen it before because we haven't seen someone of Mercedes caliber be presented in AEW. So I think that it just has to be a chance that she takes. Has to be a chance that everyone takes. We've talked about it on Grapsody. We don't think that she's going to sign like a full-time contract, I think is the thing. I don't know if she's going to sign a full-time contract with anybody just because of the position that she's been doing everything. Like she's been in New Japan. She's been over here. She's doing all these kind of things. I don't know if she's going to be locked down. If she does, it's not going to be for a long time. So I think there's more reward for her doing this, going to AEW or kind of staying a free agent out of just being a WWE women's wrestler. But I also see why she wouldn't want not to.
Right. And I don't think that it would be so terrible if we were to see Mercedes Moné go and spend a year or two over on the AEW side of things and see how that works out. And then have either the option to stick with AEW or be like, you know what? I'm a huge star. I'm going to go to WWE and kind of go back and do that. Like, I know a year, 2 years sounds like a whole lot, but it really isn't when you think about things. I mean, God, we were just sitting here watching the return of Randy Orton. This man was gone for almost 2 years. I think it was 18 months, like 500 and something days. And tell me, Reg, did not feel like it flew by?
Yeah, definitely feels like it flew by. And in this case specifically, Denise, we saw Mercedes return in January of this year. You know what I mean? So like the way that time and everything works, it's like these things could go by so quickly. Say she had signed in a year in January in AEW, it'd already be over. Like that's how quickly these things happen. So I think the ball's in her court. She put out that video today and we're all giddy about it. Like it's pretty much up to what she would want to do. I want to see her do some more things out of WWE. If she goes back, she's just like kind of back in the mix with Charlotte and Becky and Io and Asuka, which is all going to be great, but it's like, it's not going to be a big difference from what she could do if she kind of stays doing what she's doing now.
Right, exactly. Oh, hey, did you enjoy that clip that you just saw? That was a clip from my podcast, Speak Now Pro Wrestling. You can go ahead and watch the entire episode by checking out the links in the description box. Until next time, I'm Denise Salcedo, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.